These are the terrific twosomes of the first network for kids. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 dynamic duos of Nickelodeon. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're giving it up for some of our favorite Nicktoon and live-action pairs that complement each other perfectly, be they the funny twosome, the partners in crime, the bickering siblings, or the best friends who always have each other's backs.
Give them what they want. Give the public what they want. That's what I've always said. If they want more, we'll give them more.
Number 10. Big Pete and Little Pete Wrigley, The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Superheroes, if they're really super, always have super villains to worry about.
Big Pete acts as our narrator and the sensible one in a sea of adolescent chaos. Meanwhile, Little Pete is chaos, the tiny schoolyard anarchist that spits in authority's eye, all while learning about the wonders of childhood.
Shut up and throw, drool cup!
About the only things they do have in common is the same red hair, the same issues of dealing with the world's insanity, and the same first name. Thanks a lot, Mom and Dad.
And even though the world will keep moving and changing without us, on one special night, my brother Pete scored a victory in the name of kids everywhere.
Other than that, it's your typical brotherly love-hate relationship brought to new heights, and when they do come together, nothing can stop them. The two brothers actors would still show the same relationship when they hosted their own podcast series years later.
If we're talking 90s, I definitely rock some Body Glove.
Number 9. Tommy Pickles and Charles Chuckie Crandall Finster Jr. Rugrats.
Oh no, Tommy, your mommy's got two. That means the lip shits is gonna be both our mommies. Yeah!
The bravest baby of them all and a cowardly cautious tot sounds like the perfect friendship to us. Whenever Tommy drags the others on another adventure, it's almost always Chuckie that tries to talk him out of it. No such luck, as he'll end up going along for the ride anyway.
Boy, Tommy, that was scary. Being the big people is awful. I'm not never growing up.
Despite being polar opposites, their differing personalities help each other more than they know. Tommy's gung-ho attitude helps Chuckie break out of his shell little by little, while Chuckie's cowardice gives Tommy the courage to stand up to bullies, especially Angelica.
Now what about you, Chuckie? Are you gonna join the fun and be bad too? No, Angelica, I'm happy being good.
These two always have each other's backs, whether as babies or when they're all grown up.
Shouldn't we tell your mom and dad? I can't. That's will really hate me forever. Come on!
Number 8. Carlotta Carly Shay and Samantha Sam Puckett, iCarly.
Which is why I say the potato is superior to the sports bra.
And if you don't believe us, try making french fries out of a sports bra.
A sweet brunette and a dirty blonde. Together, they make comedy gold as the hosts of the iCarly web show. Carly and Sam met when they were 8 years old and have been practically sisters ever since.
He's arguing with a pomegranate.
Pomeranian.
Whatever.
Carly tries to keep Sam out of trouble. Good luck with that. While Sam's bad behavior helps make Carly's life a little more interesting, sometimes at her expense.
Hey guys, I love watching iCarly, but my mom says Sam's a bad role model.
Smart mom.
I know, right?
While they're definitely close, they aren't above having little fallouts, which are especially bad when their squabbles put the future of the web show at risk. Thankfully, they always get back together, and they can always rely on each other until the end.
Oh, Sam.
Number 7. Cat and Dog, also known as CatDog. CatDog. Two-in-one brothers that are literally joined at the hip. Cat is the underdog of the two, a clever, sophisticated, often greedy feline who's deathly afraid of water.
No! Not the water!
Inversely, Dog is the more outgoing of the two, a good-natured, energetic, naive canine who enjoys the simple things in life, like chasing garbage trucks. As you can imagine, they take fighting like cats and dogs to a whole new level when their personalities collide.
Two-in-one brothers.
Two-in-one brothers.
Never fight.
We never fight.
Except when we yell and scream.
Unfortunately, it's almost always these two against the world, everyone else usually looking down on them as a two-headed freak. At least they'll always have each other, and it just doesn't get any better than that.
Just doesn't get, it just doesn't get any better than this.
Number 6. Arnold Shortman and Gerald Johanssen. Hey Arnold.
Without Oliver Hardy, Stan Laurel wouldn't show.
Arnold and Gerald have been best friends practically since preschool, and even have their own iconic handshake. Arnold's the football-headed daydreamer who tries to do the right thing, while Gerald's the tall-haired keeper of urban legends, and usually the schemer of the two. But he's as loyal as they come.
It's amazing. I know. Man, look at it.
Gerald's more realistic views can sometimes clash with Arnold's more optimistic outlook, but he's mostly trying to bring Arnold back to reality. Thankfully, even their messiest quarrels never last long, and they'll always have each other's backs at the end of the day, working together on whatever escapades await them around the neighborhood or in life.
Gerald, are you thinking what I'm thinking? But this guy's a terrible coach. Look, he needs us and we need him. Oh, man.
Number 5, Lincoln Loud and Clyde McBride, The Loud House.
Oh, Mama's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mama's little baby loves shortening. Bread!
Together, they make the near unstoppable team of Clink and McCloud. These two have been best friends since they were little, and almost never get into any arguments.
Any other ideas? How about we sell hugs? My dad say I'm an excellent hugger.
Whenever Lincoln needs a partner in crime or some non-sisterly company, he can always count on his buddy Clyde to be there for him, even if their schemes don't always work out.
We'll sell balloon animals! How hard could it be?
Being an only child, Clyde doesn't get to enjoy the chaos of having so many siblings in one household like Lincoln can. Fortunately, the two are practically brothers, and Clyde is always welcome at the Loud House. If only he didn't have that awkward crush on Lincoln's oldest sister, Lori.
Clyde, Smooch is the coolest band ever! Copy that. I'd totally give life a smooch if I wasn't saving my lips for Lori.
Number 4, Ren Höek and Stimpson, Stimpy J. Cat, The Ren and Stimpy Show.
Don't you know cartoons will ruin your mind?
The very first titular animated duo of the network, and undeniably one of the most insane twosomes known to man. Ren is a skinny, short-tempered, and borderline insane chihuahua, while Stimpy is an obese, happy-go-lucky, often dim-witted cat.
You okay, Ren? Never been better. Just checking.
Their friendship is pretty dysfunctional. Ren slapping Stimpy whenever he gets annoyed, and yet Stimpy rolls with the punches and does what he can to please his buddy.
Oh, forgive me, Ren. Please forgive me. I could not help myself.
Nope.
Despite Ren's constant bullying, he can't ever see life without his old pal Stimpy, and neither can we. It'd be too sad to picture the duo split apart for even one episode. Fun fact, starting in season 3, they even shared the same voice actor, Billy West.
Dinner is served. My hog jaws.
Number 3, Kenan Rockmore and Kel Kimble, Kenan and Kel.
One good burger with 40 pieces of meat.
Hey! Hold the hard hat there, Smiley.
From the 90s all the way to the 2000s, Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell became an iconic comedy duo, so pairing them up with their own sitcom only made sense.
I can't believe it, man. Me either. I was sure she'd say no. Yup, me too. What?
Kenan plays the mastermind of the two, while Kel plays his clumsy best friend who loves orange soda. Almost every episode, Kenan hatches some kind of crazy scheme that usually ends up getting him and Kel into hilarious trouble.
I said act cool, man, not diseased.
Kel doesn't like getting in trouble, but he goes along with his buddy anyway, because these pals are practically inseparable. Even if one ever moves away or they get in a huge fight, we guarantee the duo will be back together soon.
Man, you should see the look on your face.
Oh yeah, you should see the look on your face when I do this. Ow.
Number 2, Drake Parker and Josh Nichols, Drake and Josh.
We were fighting when we were 8 years old.
Yeah, I wonder what it's gonna be like when we're 80.
Not unlike Kenan and Kel's story, Drake and Josh had a comedic chemistry going between them during their time on The Amanda Show, so it's only natural they'd get their own sitcom, as stepbrothers.
And you're gonna be my... He's gonna be my... Hug me, brother!
Drake is the laid-back, womanizing guitar player, while Josh is the cautious, studious, often clumsy geek.
Grape! Grape!
Their brotherhood is nothing less than chaotic. Drake often stresses Josh out or gets him in trouble. Josh belittles Drake's intelligence, and when their fights turn physical, it's an all-out brawl. While they drive each other insane, they usually hug it out near the end. Plus, neither one can be worse than their little sister, Megan.
Fine, just
have Josh then.
Before we unveil our number one pair, here are a few dynamic honorable mentions.
Ayu, Killer Tofu.
What do I do? You gotta help me!
Take it easy. Just go introduce yourself and play it cool.
Cool. I can do that.
Really? You still want to be a team?
Yeah. We have a pretty awesome twin power.
Be ashamed to waste it.
Number 1, SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick Star, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Are you ready to go jellyfishing?
Oh boy, am I!
SpongeBob's the naive, chipper titular protagonist, while Patrick is the lovably dim-witted neighbor, and they've been best friends since they were toddlers. In fact, their ancestors before them have been buddies. They do everything together: jellyfishing, bubble bowling, annoying Squidward, and getting into all sorts of crazy hijinks that land them in hot water. Pun intended. While they have their little fallouts, usually with SpongeBob getting frustrated with Patrick's bumbling nature, they can't stand to be apart for too long.
If I'm gonna be an award winner, I've gotta dress like one.
That's creepy, but flattering.
Add to it, if it wasn't for Patrick's encouragement, SpongeBob would have never achieved his dream job at the Krusty Krab.
Who's a big yellow cube with holes?
I am!
Who's ready?
I'm ready!
Who's ready?
I'm ready!
Who's ready?
I'm ready!
They may be goofy goobers, but you won't find a tighter friendship under the sea.
Oh, SpongeBob, if only you could see inside my secret box, it would change your life.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.